Hello friends, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a subscriber or a fan, welcome back. Today's topic is going to be the Human Revolution 4, and I picked this topic on this channel to show how we got to where we are today. So let's go. The transition to the Upper Paleolithic occurred about 45,000 years ago in Europe and Western Asia, and a little later in Africa, Australia, and Eastern and Southern Asia. Many see the UP as marking the beginning of modern human behavior. The little squigglies stand for about. Material culture dating to this time is marked by a steep increase in technological and cultural complexity, including the first consistent use of symbolic systems such as art and systematically produced stone tools. In Europe and Western Asia, this transition happens rapidly and coincides with the appearance of anatomically modern humans. This transition is rather sudden in Europe and Western Asia, but is slower in other parts of the world. In Africa, there is evidence for the appearance of modern human behavior at many sites, so it is less clear. Some scholars push back the date of appearance of modern human behavior in Africa at least to 160,000 years ago. Scholars now generally accept that anatomically modern humans evolved in Africa somewhere between 160,000 years ago and 200,000 years ago, and had expanded into most of the Old World between 40,000 years ago and 90,000 years ago. If the main cause of modern behavior is indeed a heritable change, just before the UP, the mutation or mutations would have had to spread rapidly after modern humans came out of Africa. Many authors propose that AMH and possibly Neanderthals had the capacity for behavioral modernity, so why don't we see signs until roughly 100,000 years later? Many think demographic changes, including expansion into new environments, forced innovation. And now a bit about biology. I know this is a bit diverted, but it is necessary for you to understand the rest of the show. Quick bite. I am not a biologist, so I am just going to go over this very quickly. But you do need to understand this for the rest of the show. RNA molecules can regulate gene expression. Messenger RNA transmits information between DNA and proteins. Ribosomal and transfer RNA have decoding roles during protein synthesis. However, RNA is and does much more. In 1998, researchers discovered RNA interference, or RNAi, which is the silencing of gene expression by double-stranded RNA molecules and is a method of genome defense employed by many organisms to this day. RNAi silences genes by three methods. It marks a gene's mRNA for elimination. It blocks the making of mRNAs from DNA, and it blocks the synthesis of proteins from mRNA. About half of our genome were created by duplication and insertion of transposons. Short interfering RNA has a general role in silencing these transposable elements. These RNA processes are crucial for the stability of the genome. This discovery prompted a search for RNAs that are encoded by genes, which then led to the discovery of microRNAs. These RNAs regulate the expression of mRNA. This has been an important discovery not only for medicine, but evolutionary science. In effect, what this is saying is that after our split from chimpanzees, we have not only gained genes from duplication and insertion, but RNA has silenced genes as well. This could have been the beginning of the biological revolution that led to anatomically modern humans. So that was a very brief, hopefully easy to understand biology lesson so that you can understand the underlying mechanisms that led to the human revolution. The UP revolution happened sometime between 30,000 and 40,000 years ago. More precise dating methods in the coming decade will render more precise dates. It has historically specified the time when Homo sapiens sapiens, or Cro Magnons, replaced Neanderthals in Europe. Some scholars view the changes in markers of AMH as occurring gradually during the Upper Pleistocene, while others think that new innovations and social structures appeared first in the Middle Paleolithic. However, most agree that cultural and technological advances, as well as population increase, was more marked in the UP. Huge achievements by humans in the UP include exchanging raw materials over long distances, learning to live in northern regions during glacial periods, colonization of the Americas, and rudimentary coastal navigation and seafaring. It is important to note that in the Northern Hemisphere, there have been a variety of cultures such that the group of elements considered typical for Upper Paleolithic markers in Western Europe were not shared by all populations. I think this is a good place to stop. There's more to go over, but I will pick up in the next one, Human Revolution 5. So be on the lookout for that. Also, you can catch me on Twitter and Discord. Those links are in the description. My PayPal account is in the description, as well as my email address. If you like this content, please hit the like button, press the subscribe button, and if you'd like to be notified when I come out with new content, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. Also, leave comments in the comment section. I love hearing from you. And that's all for today. Question everything and never be afraid. Here are a couple of videos that I have selected from my library. If you have not seen them, go ahead and watch them and tell me what you think, and I will see you next time. So until next time, bye.